Alright, microphone working good. Drinks of water. Empty. Here's more water bottle. Alright, we back. It's been a while. Microphone picks up a bit. Water bottle. Alright, let's take a Drukhari. We have Vipers. That's okay. That's here. We've got Martyr, which we'll work on that later. The Viper's Nest, and then Drukhari Menace. Talk to the captain.
Captain, you have important news for me, I presume.
You have a very urgent message from the Caligari Conclave. A new assignment, maybe.
With the Conclave, you can never know. Let me see it.
Inquisitor, I have a crucial task for you. In the light of your previous achievements, I'm certain you are the most suitable agent for this assignment. We have re-established contact with the Triglav subsector. Due to severe warp surges, communication with the subsector has been sporadic at best for long decades, and we have now lost contact with entire systems. We have simply no idea what occurred on these worlds during a century of isolation. With the receding warp surges in the region, we have been able to begin to restore order, but this is a slow process, and we have encountered certain anomalies. One of our less experienced agents has already entered the Aureus system, one of the regions that has failed to report back. We lost contact with the Inquisitorial retinue. We want you to find out what happened in that system. The Astropathic Relay Station could be the perfect place to start the investigation.
Cool.
Captain, I want you to take me to the Aureus system in the Triglav subsector. Do you have any updates on the situation over there?
According to my astropath, there's been a cascade of fresh astropathic dispatches from the subsector. Warnings of dissent and heresy, nightmares of abandoned void stations, empathic bursts of terror and relief. Apart from the Aureus system, which is still dark.
We shouldn't waste our time then getting there.
Alright, let's see here. Tutorial. What? Oh, the Void Crusade. Okay, your goal during Void Crusade is to complete a supreme mission located at the end of a branch by completing a continuous line of missions leading towards that endpoint. Void Crusades are created using Void Shards, and the shard type will determine the mission layout of the campaign. You can acquire Void Shards from challenges, tarot missions, and from the Crusade itself. Okay. Might be a Void Crusade, I think it. Sciences. Alright, rebel guards. Okay, normal. I should double check what my abilities I had when I changed the new armor. Oh well.
To the relay station, Tech Priest. I need a status report.
Monastery has been inactive for 32.7 standard Imperial years. No signs of tech plagues or co-necropsy. Augury sensors indicate immobile life forms in your vicinity.
I'll take a look around. If I can find out why the station went dark, it might tell me more about the fate of the system. I have found the remains of an Imperial squad. They have been massacred.
Possibly of a hostile incursion, increased by 85.7%.
And the question is, was this a chaos ambush? This must be the welcoming committee.
Remember, what does 4 do? 4 dashes towards, okay. Okay, 4 gives me dash. Chaos, gotta like it. Get suppression back down. They all go squishy today. I did use one.
For my trial of faith.
Ba-do-do.
Drakari, I've been expecting you, monkey. I hope you'll be a worthy challenge for me, unlike your predecessor. He was quite a disappointment. Enough! You are a mockery of a warrior, a creature of a lesser race. Killing you would be only a waste of my precious time. You'll perish soon anyway.
What was that, Inquisitor? What is a Drukhari? I don't recall meeting any of them.
You are lucky. It's likely you would not have survived the encounter. They are the Dark Elder.
When I was a child, Grexus told some disturbing stories about them. Ruthless pirates preying on the Imperium, right?
They are not simple pirates, and they are worse than ruthless. The Dark Elder are the forsaken kindred of the Craftworld Elder. They revel in enslavement and torture. They are cunning and sadistic.
And now, they are here.
But to what end? The Cogitators could grant me some insight into the situation.
All right, had some M&Ms. Of course, there's some M&Ms in my mouth. Ah, hold on. I want chocolate peanut butter. Sorry about that. I wasn't expecting to read. Oh, there you go. Expeditus, the Grand Choir of Transference, Sigil Subsector to Agents of the Holy Ordos with classification 3 Alpha Indigo. Sorry, I'm gonna get rid of the cotton mouth before I get started. Alright, Sector Governor, Theta 9. Alright, decrypted message. By the powers vested upon us, but we, the governor of the Triglav subsector, will activate the Triglav isolation protocols. We are also transmitting our plea for help on all the channels available for all high-ranking agents of the Holy Ordos. During recent years, we have seen steady increase in the ferocity of local warp anomalies, which we have dutifully reported to all competent Imperial authorities. Well, there's your problem right there. There is no competent Imperial authorities in the Imperium. I am sorry. To no avail. The major sects of the Adeptus Mechanicus and the local representatives of the Navigators Guild confirm that these turbulences will soon lead to total blockade of travel routes to the Imperium, causing the subsector-wide separation from the Kilgari sector. With the sunburst of warp surge activity, we fear that the promised time of isolation has come and we need urgent assistance before travel routes become completely inaccessible. We have been receiving troubling reports from the various worlds of the subsector recently, accounts of strange disturbances, inexplicable disappearances. My lisp. Excuse me about that. I had to bring that one up. Sightings of unidentified Xenos vessels. It feels like some unseen force is lurking among the stars, waiting in the slowly encroaching darkness. The last conduit to the outside world, the Aurelius Relay Station, still has an open astropathic channel to the sector. We have no way of knowing if this transmission will reach its destination, but we humbly request military assistance. And you got the Inquisition instead.
Access denied to the central archives from this cogitator. Proceed to the data vault, Inquisitor.
Good idea.
This station is categorized as the main communications conduit from the system to the rest of the sector. The data vault must contain all the astropathic messages that were swallowed by the Great Epsilon warp surges.
Alright, so it's gonna go that way. I'm gonna go this way. Okay. Actually, doesn't matter. Okay. Find the main data vault.
The presence of Drukhari explains the lack of any sign of assault on the station. The Xenos must be using the webway to strike swiftly from their portals and retreat immediately.
I shall remind you that the existence of the webway is an information privy only to the chosen agents of the Imperium.
Correct. Remember that we are the Xenorite, specializing in research into Xenos relics in the sector. We have extensive knowledge of the interdimensional labyrinth known as the webway.
So I could use your expertise on the Drukhari, I suppose.
Preparations in progress. Injecting memory stimulants into the tertiary amyloid as we speak.
Of the Inquisitorial retinue that disappeared in the system. This was clearly the work of the Dark Elder.
That's one mystery solved. I wonder what happened to his ship and the crew, though.
They must be enjoying the famous Dark Elder hospitality.
With all due respect, you always seem to find a way to presume the worst.
That's what makes a good Inquisitor, Captain. The data vault is empty. The machines have been destroyed.
Data retrieval charts confirm your assumption. Alpha-grade tech heresy. The fact that it has been executed by Xenos race is an aggravating circumstance.
They massacred an entire void station.
Another aggravating circumstance. Suggested approach. Investigate the human remains.
Yes, I was planning to do that anyway. They must be the corpses of the local astropaths.
Alright, okay. Brother Ambrosius, from now on we must avoid all traditional channels of communication. I decided to send you this letter hidden among hymnals from the archives, and I want you to destroy the scroll after reading it. What we have suspected for a while is true. Just today, in the Basilica, I became an unwilling witness to the conversation among two high-ranking officers of the Astra Militarum that revealed to me the ugly truth. We cannot trust our protectors anymore. The soldiers of the Astra Militarum who swore upon the mighty Emperor to protect us from the Zenith's threat have become disgraceful servants of those same alien creatures who are preying upon us. I have verbal proof that foul Xenos drug is widely used among the ranks. This alien substance possesses powerful psychoactive traits. Let's see here. Psychoactive traits, turning simple soldiers into raving lunatics who are incredibly strong. The drug has spread like wildfire among the troops, and these alien reavers are using the substance to manipulate our men. I cannot leave my diocese without risking any suspicion. I ask you to board a void ship under false pretenses. You will find the official credentials in the hymnal as well. Travel to the Palace of Eternal Dawn and warn Governor in person. You have my absolute confidence. Safe travels. Darkness has fallen on this world, and there's evil lurking among the shadows. Cardinal Bedvari. Bedvari? Sure. We'll go with that. I'm going to put the governor is under drug
New
control.
audio log. Relay station has been cleared. I'm heading back to the ship now. We know that the Dark Elder infiltrated the system, which could explain the silence and the apparent desolation. I will continue my investigation with this conclusion in mind.
Before I leave, is there anything in this room? Yes, it's a treasure chest. Loot Goblin mode activated. Alright. Complete 100,000 total energy shield value, battle sister only. I get 1 resolve point. Nice. Okay. Nothing that gives me... Yeah, I don't have any passive skills for that though, but that's okay. 2 resolve. Okay. What am I still working on? I'm working with Contempt, I believe. Oh, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to go for the resolve because I want to get that plus 1% max hit point on gained on kill. We're going to go that route, I think. What did I get? Let's sort by... Where? Okay, I don't have... I don't think I can put the psalm codes together. Okay, my banner... I'm liking the weapon I got, so I'm not... Yeah. Keep with what I got. What are you? If Fabrica's scatter shield, better quality. Both better quality, 21 to 13, okay. 313 hit points. Again, about 313. 7.7 damage bonus when suppression status is protected. Plus 19 suppression gain on hit. 9.5 AoE. 9.7 suppression damage. That's less quality, okay. 6.3 hit, 18 mostly quality. Let's give it a shot. See what happens. That doesn't do any better.
Tech Priest, did your sacred contraptions locate any life signals in our vicinity?
Negative. Sensors failed to detect significant void traffic or any considerable proof of life. No Vox transmissions in the area, except for an automated broadcast signal on the Astra Militarum channels. It is originating from an Astra Militarum command post. Standard procedures, Inquisitor?
No. Use the Rogue Trader identification SOMs for now. The Dark Elder usually don't employ human mercenaries. Something is going on. Perhaps a surprise visit will clear the fog.
Okay, let's see here. Don't think I have anything I can work yet. Yeah, retinue. I don't want retinue, I want... It gives me... I like the flamer one though, that's a problem. So I'm going to... Yeah, that's going to require more than I can do for that one. Okay. Make sure that's still equipped. Yes, it is. Okay. Let's see here. Anything good? Ooh, that's something but. Banner of, let's see here. Alright, I'm at 414. That's a $200,000 purchase. Viscerator, bolt gun, great sword, banner of piety. Banner of repugnance. I don't know. We'll hold off. Is there any other in this zone? No. Alright, let's go to the next location. Oh, but when we get here, there's a lot in that plan I can work with. Up. Maybe.
You are approaching an Astra Millennium base on a world that has been cut off from the Imperium for decades. I must call your attention to the potential consequences of the extended lack of strict military supervision.
My task is to shed light on what happened in the system. If they try to hinder...
That's what I was talking about. Look at these disgraceful buffoons. Shabby formation, unknown insignia, evident lack of discipline, no senior officer in sight.
When morals sink low, depravity and laziness sets in. Attention, guardsmen. Inquisitor taking command. You were right, Thorn. They were imposters, ready to spit on Imperium authority.
What scum? A disgrace to the uniforms of their venerable ancestors.
Slaanesh is waiting for you.
Did they say Slaanesh? Bum, ba, ba, ba. Forgive me. Ah. Wish.
I'm trying to avoid using the word commander, but this lowlife must have been the closest to what they call a leader down here.
I agree. Let's see what his personal possessions tell us.
Alright. Valius, sorry about the last time. I know you're angry, old boy. I hate myself sometimes. I really do. But that's what it is. They left us here in the darkness, and the Highborn are here too. They are terrible and evil, and we should kill them all. But we can't. We signed up for this, I know. Remember how we wanted to fight for the Imperium as kids? You were right. We should have tried the stuff. Euphoria makes you happy and strong and mad, and it's the best thing ever. I swear we didn't know it came from the Highborn. I bought the first sniff from Corporal Landrix. The sneaky old rat. Thought it was the same stuff we had on Clamoris. On Clamoris Prime, remember that night? I'm ashamed of myself. I know what is going on. I know why people are disappearing every day. I am working with the corrupted officers to make these people disappear. I don't want to know where they end up, and we have no idea what the Xenos are doing to them. There must be thousands of them by now. I'm hooked now. I need the sniff all the time. Not that there are any senses in rebelling against Xenos. You know that, right? Drugs.
Inquisitor, your location is close to a Vox station. Suggested course of action. Search the transmission logs.
I'm quite busy down here, Tech Priest. But yes, that is a good idea.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it. It's all good. It's all good. Missed.
to investigate those transmission logs.
No. Chest first.
Standing by to analyze inloaded data.
To revered benefactor Mehazi. This one proudly reports, after the initial setback, we have managed to speed up the transports. The rumors about the dying sun resonate effectively with the superstitions of our kind, especially after you made your far-sighted decision about the Cardinal. The evacuation of Varus? I don't know, I'm not good with Gothic. Will be finished in 3 standard cycles, well before the estimated arrival of Imperial forces. Small groups may hide in desolate areas, and hunting them down may prove to be a time-consuming and ultimately futile action. We're humbly awaiting your orders on this matter. We're using the coordinates you provided and leave the transport at the inactive gates. Rest assured, we are definitely not staying around until our benefactors arrive. I beg you for your forgiveness, revered one, but I must ask for an undeserved favor. My men are getting more and more nervous about the future. Mutiny isn't imminent yet, but some boost in the morale could spare me from wasting valuable manpower. This one humbly asks for a slight increase in the euphoria doses.
I've finished clearing out the base.
Treacherous Imperial Guard, serving the Dark Elder. The taint runs deep in this subsector.
It's hardly surprising. The warp surges have left entire systems abandoned for too long, far from the light of the Emperor. On the other hand, this is new. The Dark Elder systematically corrupting entire systems for decades. The Conclave has to know about this.
You need to purge this system thoroughly and without mercy, and you cannot trust anyone here anymore.
Loading. What's the weapon I use? It's an AoE. Technically, yes, it's an AoE, so I'm going to... let's go ahead and... We'll do that. Let's get some range in there. Alright, let's see what we got. That in there.
Inquisitor, during your current deployment, an urgent message was received on the Ecclesiarchy Vox channel. Authorization psalms are valid.
Let me see it.
This is Cardinal Julius Bedivere speaking. I have been informed about the arrival of your vessel and your attempts to establish connection with Imperial authorities. By the powers vested upon me by the Holy Synod, I am asking you to help my diocese. I am currently residing in the Cathedral of Basilica Aurealis, trying to fight the encroaching darkness with my most devout followers and the powers of prayer. Whoever you are, You must be the torchbearer sent by the glorious God Emperor to release us. In the name of Saint Enoch the Sufferer, help us.
The message seems genuine. After the recent events, though, I cannot trust any Imperial authorities in this system. We have already found evidence of the machinations of the Dark Elder and the treachery of Imperial troops.
For your information, the voice analysis unit in this body detected atypical vocal fluctuations in the last sentence. Data check. The Caligari Registry of Saintly Deeds lists one Enoch the Sufferer, who was betrayed by his most trusted followers.
Clever thinking, Tech Priest. This could be a hidden warning. Recalibrate the teleportarium. I want to avoid the main entrance, where they will likely be waiting for me. Take me to an abandoned section of the cathedral.
Alright, next one, the Drukhari Menace. Oh, I lost somebody. That's okay. We come and go as we see fit tonight.
Inquisitor. Reconnaissance rituals indicate hostile activity in the chambers adjacent to the entrance.
Your hunch was indeed right, Tech Priest. This is indeed a trap.
Clarification needed. All my deductions were based on facts.
Let's just leave it that way then.
Enemy patrol detected in the vicinity. Contact is imminent.
They must have been expecting me to come from the other direction. The Emperor's light has found me. Hostile leader down. I should search him for clues. The plot thickens, Captain. Did the sensors pick up any other Voidcraft in this segment?
No, Inquisitor. What is it?
These worthless rebels are betraying their kind for the Dark Elder, as I suspected. But they knew details about my investigation, which baffles me. How could they know?
I have no idea, Inquisitor. We are all alone out here.
This was your last raid, Drukhari. I will pray for you, servants of the Imperium. Rest assured, the perpetrators will pay for this in blood. The machinations of the foul Drukhari cannot be left unpunished.
I just realized my health was low, and then I was muted. There we go. What's that one do? Ah, give me a yellow shield.
According to my calculations, you reached the coordinates where the Cardinal's transmission originated.
I've just found the Cardinal Tech Priest and his guards. This information is redundant.
I beg for your remission, Inquisitor. Redundancy is a sin.
My most sincere gratitude, Inquisitor. By the grace of the Emperor, you have deciphered my warning.
I should execute you for treason. What was this all about?
I deserve no forgiveness. But before you rightfully sentence me, please hear my plea. I was imprisoned, tortured, and mentally manipulated by these Xenos Reavers for a long time. Let me help you in your sanctified duty.
So they made you lure me into their trap.
You and others in the past. These monsters are plundering our worlds. We've been lost in the darkness, Inquisitor.
These Xenos have been allowed to carry on unchecked. They were already waiting for me on the relay station, and set up the trap here in no time. What is their secret, Cardinal?
I have no idea, I swear. But they know everything. Their ways are efficient. Terrible, but efficient.
Inquisitor, Category 5.8 fluctuations in the Immaterium in your vicinity.
A warp gate.
Pattern is consistent with the Dark Eldar webway portals.
Cardinal, we have not finished. Find a shelter nearby.
Good lord. Emperor protect, holy crap.
That was a commendable act of retaliation, Inquisitor. Now, you should execute that treacherous worm of a priest.
The Dark Elder are masters of torture and manipulation, yet he managed to break their thrall over him and warn me. He was almost begging for judgment.
Weakness is like the rot. Once it sets in, it's only a matter of time until it destroys everything.
Once the Imperium lost the Aureus system, these worlds fell prey to a great menace. We can't execute everyone who couldn't resist the powers of the Drukhari.
Kind of a weak Inquisitor, actually. Also, sorry if people hear any buzzing. I had to turn the fan on. My office was getting stuffy, and I get some air coming from the outside. So there's a window fan. Unfortunately, it's behind me. So you're going to hear... Yeah, that one I don't think I'm going to get to that. Talk to the priest.
Inquisitor, the Etheric Alpha Spectrometer finished the analysis of the warp signatures detected around the last Drukhari webway portal.
Tell me this is leading somewhere. I'll be quite dissatisfied if I cannot deliver judgment upon those who are responsible for the destruction in this system.
Xenorite triangulation subroutines identified the same signatures on a deserted void station in the system. Note that this method is considered as a grade Gamma tech heresy.
I need results, Omicron. I don't care about your meddling with Xenarite technology.
Statement recorded for future reference. On the subject, Etheric triangulation subroutines identified familiar signatures on a deserted void station. 90.7% probability that the webway gate was opened from these coordinates.
Then we have a long, exhausting piece of work ahead of us in this accursed system.
Should be able to. All right, I have 15 left. No, I'm gonna add a socket. I'm not gonna do that. Appearance wise. let's see. It's organized, but those get chucked in there. Those get chucked in there. Oh, maybe I'll craft. See here. 334 max suppression. Damage bonus for poison effect. I can always adjust that. 37 physical. Crafting. Have a look at that. Also, I don't have enough. I need 400,000 to bring it up an item level. Question: what is that? Not as much capacity. Yeah, cool. Drop this off right here. Oh. Page 2. You? What are you? Okay, 18 faith plus I don't the better gear, plus 12 of the quality. Problem is, it's a little on the lower side in a lot of this stuff. Alright, let's go sell. She got any armor wise? No, let's go and sell all blue. Sell all rares. Go ahead and sell Artificer. So I don't need to talk to her. La-dee-dee. Go crit. So let's see here. Dot refresh restore health. You'll keep that. Range damage bonus against targets within medium range increases to 5. What do we got going on? I'm not really. Ad hoc subjugation adds vulnerability stack to the target based on damage type critical hit. Plus 50% ammo and overheat threshold. Now I'm working for effective. I'm working with a flamer. With that one, let's see how that build works out. Okay. Where are you? We have a hunt, a data hunt, and a panic room. Let's hunt Nurgle. Whoop. Let's give it a shot.
The enemy is here, preying on the weak and using craven tricks against the defenders of mankind. Perhaps we should find their leaders and give them a fair share of their own medicine.
Bun, baby, bun, 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 bun. Where am I here? Okay, I've been into this map before. Okay.
An alarm signal. Really? You were too late. I couldn't disable the alarm in time. On the bright side, finally silence.
Anything? Nope, nothing in there. Okay.
Kill the heretic.
Damnation is eternal.
Light has found me. Recoil, unclean. A gas trap. Not a boring day at all. Done. But the stench won't go away that easy. And that's the penitence for my greed.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Imperial reconnaissance forces located. Potentially useful assets, but their current situation is terminal. Immediate action required. Reconnaissance force relieved. Send basic, follow and protect order to the survivors.
You've set a fine example for their kind, Inquisitor.
Perish.
Looks like that's everything. La pa pa pum. Level of influence in the Aurea system. There's people on. Let's create a couple. Let's see here. What do we got? Okay, it's gonna cost. I don't have that yet. I don't want to join one of them without either. Alright, so that gives me... Let's craft it and see what happens. Celestian armor. Less quality. No, we have much stuff. Let's go with Odyssey. .01% continuous pace per generation per second for each enemy killed for the duration of the mission. Resets upon leaving the embodied form. We'll do that one actually. For every dot taken. Well, I'm doing fire, so that's. Oh, they're right there.
Good work, Tech Priest. This abandoned station is definitely used by the Dark Elder.
Yeah, it's a solid
I can
homuncula.
finally pay my regards to their leaders.
You should be reminded that the Drukhari use the arteries of the webway that can offer them a swift escape.
Indeed. They also need solid webway gates to transport human slaves to the otherworldly bastions. There must be something vital to their plans I can destroy around here.
Bum, baby, bum. Anything in here? Let's have a look. Nope, nothing in here. Well, alrighty then. Dong dong. Webway.
Warp signatures indicate that this contraption is used as an anchor between real space and the webway.
It's high time to seal the gates then. Let's see how they react.
How dare you to interfere with our work, you arrogant monkey!
Look who crawled back to receive judgment.
I will cut out your tongue for your disrespect. I am one of the Cabal of the Jagged Maze. We are the masters of the dark pathways that lead to the Sunless Camorra. You cannot stop us.
Stop what? You are kidnapping Imperial citizens. You are nothing but cowards.
Kidnapping? That's endearing. We have taken millions of your kind, you fool. You have abandoned entire worlds and let us prey upon the remaining human cattle. I should thank you for that.
The Emperor doesn't abandon anyone. I am here to stop your foul machinations.
You are only wasting your time, creature. The hidden webway tunnels spread wide beyond the veil of your subsector. We go wherever we wish.
Then you should return to your true master and frolic at the feet of Slaanesh.
For this, I will show you the true meaning of pain.
Admirable work, Inquisitor. I wish you could bring that Xenox corpse to me. My vibroscalpels thirst for Drukhari blood.
This kind of personal commitment is somewhat unexpected from you, Magos.
The Dark Elder are an elusive race we rarely have the chance to study. Consider my wish a professional curiosity, with a hint of personal vengeance.
One day, I'll find out why you hate the Drukhari so much, and how you know so much about them.
Alright, let's clear the area. Ba-bum.
I have found an Imperial citizen in Xenon's captivity. He seems to be a psycho. Who are you?
My name is Thrall. I think I am. I was a sanctioned psyker, formerly in the service of the planetary governor.
Why did the Xenos spare you?
They tortured me. They have broken me. I was their bloodhound. They used me to sniff out high-ranking Imperials like you.
So, this is how they knew about my every move.
I had dreams about you. I felt your burning dedication. I felt your wrath. They were afraid of you, you know.
You could have warned me telepathically.
I guess. Yes. I can remember the last time I had thoughts and decisions. There was just the pain and the lack of pain.
Alright, so what do we got? We got moral choices. Okay, we have Puritan decision, the radical decision. You've been found guilty of treason, however, considering the circumstances and your potential value as an asset, with information on the Dark Eldar, I will deliver you into the Ordo Xenos for further interrogation, sparing you a death sentence. You have been found guilty of treason and collaborate with the deaths of millions of the Empire citizens. Judgment is death. We'll go Puritan.
The place has been cleaned. The reavers of the Cobble of the Jagged Maze have been stopped. I consider this operation a success.
I probably don't need to remind you that Cabals send out numerous raiding parties. If this murderous witch told you the truth, there must be other Dark Elder forces working in other isolated regions of the subsector, trying to enslave whole worlds.
I'm counting on that, actually. We should teach them a lesson while they think they are safe. But for now, my work here is done.
All right. Like perk, persistent attrition. Okay. I don't want to do this. So right there. Not as good. Right, 20. Okay. I don't think I have any of these. Oh, that's kind of cool, but I don't have any of those yet. Okay.
Magos, I need an explanation why you, as a janitor, are so well versed in the forbidden Drakari law.
And you're absolutely right. I told you that all of this was classified, but for the sake of transparency, I will tell you the truth. I grew up on a small mining colony that fell prey to a Dark Elder raiding party. They took me to an Immoculus laboratory. I don't want to go into details. Suffice to say that creature experimented on me, testing the effects of various drugs on the human physique. I was rescued by an Adeptus Mechanicus strike force, who spent a long time studying the various substances in my system. Eventually, I joined their ranks, but I could never forget the atrocities of that despicable Xenox race.
It is indeed a remarkable story. Rest assured, Magos, the time of your reckoning has come.
All right. Terra Incognita is complete. Let's increase that. I don't have any there. I mean, I don't really want to know if I want to join a cabal or not. It's not EU. Let's go. I think that's where I'm at, North America. That's something. I'm going to be And if I want to create a cabal, I need 100. Should do a little bit of work on that. I think I'm only sitting at... I don't remember what I'm sitting at here. 47. So if I want to do, I need 100. So... Alright, so Chaos and Divided. The requirements is there. If I want to talk to that, talk to the captain. Oh, it's left a minute already. What were the Void Crusades? Alright, so the Void Crusades are currently... yeah, let's do the Crusade. Let's burn the Crusade here. Okay. Alright, this is a mission tree for the Crusades. Select the individual missions to read a briefing about them. Note that there are hidden missions that aren't visible from the start. To reveal them, keep an eye out for secret info fragments during the Crusade. Okay, difficulty 1, life count 5. Okay, the Crusade increases the difficulty as you progress. Increase by difficulty by 1. You have limited amount of tries allowed before the Crusade itself fails. Pick your missions wisely. Okay. This is rewards. Keys are used to open reward chests at the end of the Crusade, and info fragments like to deposit. Okay. Alright, so what we got? We have... Where are you? A Callous Hunt. Okay. I need to get to these. Let's give it a shot. If I fail, I failed. Oh, just I need a chair. Ouch.
Thorn speaking. The enemy has dug in at multiple strong points over the battlefield. Mount an assault and take them one by one. When the Imperial banner flies high, you will get reinforcements at your current position. Revel in carnage, Inquisitor.
Ready to fight. Charge! I said charge! For the Emperor! For the Emperor! For the Emperor! Onwards! Don't blink, Guardsman!
With all defenders slain, raise the Imperial banner high. Onwards!
Charge, I say! Charge! At your command!
Ba-da-da-da.
Charge! I said charge!
The mere existence of the single star is a stain on the dark side.
This fortified zone is finally ours. Blessed be the God Emperor. Capture the next one.
I will send your soul into the void. You'd rather hide in
Another foul war banner trampled into the ground. Keep pushing. Don't lose momentum. Once again, the enemies of the Imperium failed miserably.
Alright, I got that one. Gotta get a key, that's the thing. Unlock the secret.
Our intelligence assets claim that valuable data might be recovered from the battlefield. Find some survivors and locate the intel.
I would rather have my tech priest dealing with this.
Inquisitor, we have located useful enemy intel on the southern perimeter. These Imperial Guardsmen will help you along the way.
Let's go restock my shield just so I have it all. There we go. Good on health. I'm not going to do that just yet. Is there any hidden loot chest that I can... No. Okay. Oh, I don't need that. Okay. Anything else in here? Run, rabbit, run. Ba, 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 da.
Take it like a man, guardsman!
He's a big 'un.
Die! Die! Ready to fight! For the Emperor! Die! Die!
Let's go Rarity real quick. You better than what I got? More damage, but I want...
Ready to fight!
Transfer complete. Initiating noospheric data entombment. Mission is a success. End of log.
Alright, do I want to do any of these? What do we got? Overall, both 8%, crits reward 100%. We have any Imperium seals? Let's see if I regret it. Oh, I didn't even activate the card, so I won't be regretting it as much. Regretting that I didn't do it.
The web of heresy and corruption is spun by powerful beings and perverted minds. Hunt their leaders, and this construct of evil will come crashing down.
Whoa! When they get back into the that's interesting. Why'd I go into like late 90s, early 2000s video games there? That was interesting. I think I leveled. Yep, I leveled. Okay. Oh, there you are.
measured in blood.
Anything here? Oh, shit. What did I... Let's give that a shot. Okay, so what's that do? Oh. Teleports to the cursor, maximum of 35 meters. Okay. Ooh. Well, alrighty then. It's not the shield. Oh, that's gonna be something I gotta keep an eye out for.
By the Emperor, a demon was bound to the chest. Another demon vanished. Time to reap the reward.
Alright, a few seconds. Look what we got. Alright, so... Overall, better. Plus 2.5. Okay. Stone Blazer. Blade and Rod. Can't learn that here just yet.
Duty prevails.
Yay! Anything back this way, since there's... Whoa!
And that's the penitence for my greed.
Oh, you'll be fine. Really? Really? It's that one, so we'll go this way.
The moment of retribution is here.
Two chests. Alright, let's go finish the other boss in this level. Hold on, stretch. And readjust my chair again. Oh, God, I do. I need it. I need a new chair. This thing is so oof.
Inquisitor.
Making sure. What do we get? Got okay, a new banner. Ooh, okay, so I got a new... Here we go.
Electrospectral scanning revealed multiple enemy assets of the highest importance. Locate and destroy them. May the Omnisar guide your hand.
Flamer and Rod is 110. Less quality. I've got things hooked up to that. Alright, it's not much of a bonus on damage there. Well, hold on. 34 point gain a critical, 19 point gain on kill. That's actually a nice best. It's got less on the overheat. I'll see about modifying that one a little bit. See if I can upgrade it when I get back into the... Alright, we have machines. Oh, okay, we have, looks like Men of Iron? Might be Men of Iron.
This machine does.
There's one thing straight ahead. Let's go to it.
happens now? Defense mechanism activated. More blueprints. Definitely worthwhile there. Oh, I've only got 2 paths. Is there anything here I can use? I do. Okay, that gives me +1 hit point, gain on kill. How about... do that one. And 2 + 2 critical hit strength. Actually, no. Let's go. Let's increase my defense. All right, we'll go this way. I actually died on one. Okay. Alright, where's that put me at? Oh, right around there. Okay.
this.
I would rather have my tip piece dealing with this.
Okay. Over here. Okay, what can I get rid of? I am at low. Oh, psh. All right, is anything better? No, no. Oh, yeah, anything worthwhile up here? No. Well, if we do that. Dominion. Okay, that's gonna be level 42. I mean, I know I'm almost there. Well, not quite. I'm only just in the 41, but triggers a Rosarius force field when stunned or knocked down. Okay. Would like to know. Do I have to stay here? Do I have to, or can I go back to the captain and sell shit? Oh, there's still one more. There you are. Inferno Shard, okay. Definitely want to keep that. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of blue things because they're the lower items. Alright, Seraphim armor. How are you compared to right now? It's here. 342, better health, damage reduction.
Tech priest dealing with this.
The power distribution to the enemy forces has been disrupted. Mission is successful. End of log.
The moment of retribution is here.
Am I stuck? Okay, good, I'm not.
Inquisitor, you have a message from the Caligari Conclave.
I've been expecting this for a while. My job is not done in this subsector.
Inquisitor, I require your expertise once again. The pacification of the Triglav subsector is still underway, and the Astra Militarum forces are occupied on various worlds where long isolation steered billions away from the path of righteousness. Meanwhile, Lord Bertram, the governor of the Clamoris system, has reported an attack by Xenos raiders on his palace. In light of your recent discoveries in the Aureus system, I strongly suspect that this might be the handiwork of the Dark Elder again. The Clamoris system is the administrative center of the subsector, and we need to act immediately. He won't last until the Imperial forces arrive. I want you to save the governor, otherwise we have another chaotic situation on our hands.
Got it. Alright, so. Do this, so. I can sell that since I know it already. Okay. Back over here. Sell that because I already know it. Okay, any new crafting plasma gun, iron plant chains. Thank you, that is what I want. Upgrade my hand flamer and oh rod. Again, I need a chip. Oh, leg. Okay. And I'm not done yet with the Void Crusade. I'll head back in that in a second. You. The one, you only have a +2. Increase the crafting. Okay, watch out, my 187. All right, 24 to 41. All right, well, we'll leave it for now. Okay, crafting. I want combo wood. Flamer and rod. Yeah, let's see where you are in comparison to what I already have. Yeah, let's turn down quality. Let's see. I like the -21 heat though. So I wonder if I do this. Modify that one here in a second. I need some money here. Move all that there. keep that when I get to level 42 because this gives me more armor. Less hit points, actually. Did I have to reroll? I have to reroll that. Okay. Yeah, because that's got, I mean, give me, yeah, I have to reroll some of those stats. So, all rares. So, all artificers. Did I? I did, fuck. I need to buy back. I sold the weapon. I sold the weapon I wanted. I created. Damn it. I did. Alright, let's go craft a new one. Compared to what I got, still less. Alright, so that gives me 21% chance. Modify. We're going to modify. You. What's your crafting capacity? 14. Plenty. Alright, I'm looking at 217. I'm good. Function in the texture. Wasn't much of a roll, but all right. There we go. I like you. That's not a big hit, but oh well. Alright, so let me look at you compared to me. You get suppressing gain 107. I don't have the overheats wants to get me.
The very existence of this filth defiles the Imperium. They may be great in numbers, but if we sever the head, the body will die. Kill their leaders and break their will.
Okay, I'm using a newer gun.
No pity. Deserved worse. Much worse.
Excuse me, I think I've cleared every nope, I missed a group. Nothing. Okay.
have my tech priest dealing with this.
Until it withers and dies.
Done. Dead. Okay, done and dead. I don't know what you want me to do about it. Alright, so we got one key collected. Ilthari. It's 1:30. Probably after the mission, I'll give us about 4 or 3.5 hours streaming tonight for our After Dark streaming session. I might just go ahead and call it after this one. Go to bed. I'll see you guys every in the morning on this. Maybe if this thing is frozen on me, wow. We're loading! Loading, loading, we are so loading. There it went. I think this was another Tyranid.
The very existence of this filth defiles the Imperium.
Yeah.
They may be great in numbers, but if we sever the head, the body will die. Kill their leaders and break their will.
Alright, so that should put... Oh, where did it go? There you are. Gives me better, a little bit more. I mean, get to reroll the damage reduction, I think. The hit points are better.
Inquisitor, electrospectral scanning revealed info fragments of high importance in close proximity.
Socket though, so I'll look into that one. Kind of all over the map, aren't I?
Success is measured in blood.
$1, 2 to go, another brown, and yeah, but that doesn't not really working like I wanted to there. We burn it with fire. Not really a heretic, it's a... It's a Tyranid.
Damnation is eternal. Severed the head. Now you can watch the body wander aimlessly until it withers and dies.
Overheat.
Hey. Let's get the servo skull. Well, let's see here. Defense and health might be not be a bad idea here. Upgrade that. Anything here to work with? I have 1 point. Alright, so that one brings me mobility. Do that. Alright, the weapon wise, I'm good with that. I'm happy with it. Let's look at this. Currently equipped. What do you compare to the eye implant? 50% jump range and 1.5 dash multiplier for Thunderbolt Authority. Which I think already adds one of my abilities, isn't it? Okay. That's what I wanted to see about increasing my damage reduction. Modify what I have equipped. Okay, looks like my damage reduction is... not about as high as it's gonna be, really. All right, fine. I was leveling up items on the enhanced tab by 5 times instead of 2 times. I don't have any of those though. I could get one, but I don't really want to right now. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. It is now going on 2 o'clock in the morning for me. We will go ahead and make sure here. Actually, let me go ahead and do that real quick. Remove from socket. Remove from socket. Actually, if I wanted to add a socket, that was what I need. Yeah, I need more of the Spark of Glory. I don't have one. Yeah, let's go ahead. Some machine god sparks, that doesn't really give me what I need there, so but we'll salvage it. Oh, it's like I have the personal teleporter. It does give me good bonuses, but don't know if I want to salvage it yet or not. I'll hold on to it. I will salvage the rest of these. Okay. So it won't let me add. Let's need that. You're not gonna let me do that, huh? Won't let me add a level to that. 205,000 though. I don't have enough for that yet, but okay. All right, let's see here. Yep, I don't have to say about it. Thank you everybody for sticking around. Anybody who decides to watch later by the VODs on Twitch or YouTube, I appreciate you being here. We'll be back later today, because, well, or tomorrow, depending on how you want to look at it. It's, you know, going on 2 in the morning for me, so later today officially. I don't know what we're going to play. I do know on Wednesday we will be playing back in late in the afternoon, after I have my dinner, so about 6-7 o'clock in the evening. Excuse me. We'll be doing Witcher Wednesday again. We're going over the going through the Witcher 3 again. So, but that'll be Wednesday. So tonight, I don't think there's anybody on tonight. Some time of day, it's really is hard to say. Is there anybody on? No, I didn't think there was anybody on tonight just because it said the time of day it is. Excuse me. So, obviously, I will see everybody later. Again, like I said, if you're watching now, thank you for being here. If you are watching later by the VODs on Twitch or YouTube, I appreciate your views. I hope to see you all later. Everybody have a good night. Bye now. Bye-bye. Bye.